Hello my friends, and welcome to Tom's Tinkering and Adventures. Today I'm coming to you from a small town near Green Bay called Dykesville. I'll show you on the map where I'm at here. We'll go to the interactive map. I'd like to thank my friend Mike for loaning me the one of 3 atlases they had. Now I have all the states. So let's see, here's Dykesville. So it's on the little arm here that goes up in Wisconsin. So we're right here on Green Bay. There's Dykesville, there's Green Bay. So my friend Ken has put us up here with his aunt and uncle at their place. And I am right on the bay, right down here. I actually haven't been down here yet. I got here yesterday. I didn't walk down to the water, so let's go check it out. A nice easy walk from their place. Really nice lakefront cottage, or bayfront. I guess Green Bay is part of the Great Lake, Lake Michigan. And my riding buddy Ken said that he spent a lot of time here as a young man. This is the area he grew up in. So we got to go visit both of our childhood homes on this trip, which is nice. We got a beach trampoline. I don't know how much of this is theirs, but I imagine all of this has to be. It's right out in front of their home. I'll find out what part they call their beach. And there you go. There's the bay, the Green Bay. Really nice here. His aunt and uncle, nice folks, putting us up in their basement, nice and cool down there. Of course, nicer than the tent. So his brother is getting married tomorrow, and they're going to do the wedding ceremony right here, which ought to be nice. Today I have a friend about 75 miles away from here. I'm probably going to go visit, so that's the plan. I threw some laundry in, getting some stuff cleaned up, and just relaxing a little bit. No real plans, just gonna take it easy, enjoy life a little bit, and this is all part of the trip. It's been really great. The thing about doing a career in the Navy is that I know people all over the world, and I've been really surprised at the places I go, and people will throw out, hey, you're in the area, stop by, or I'll stop by. And having done over a quarter-century of service, yeah, I get to know a lot of people. Fortunately, most of them don't hate me, so I've been able to stay with people, stop by and say hi and share a cup of coffee or a cold beverage of choice. So if any young folks are watching this video, military career, sometimes good, sometimes bad, but the best part is the lifelong friends that you'll make, and you have a lot of connections around the country, around the world. So I will shoot a little bit more video later today, and we'll put this thing all together and get it out to y'all, but just giving you kind of an update of where I'm at and what I'm doing. My lovely wife is flying into Chicago in a couple days. We're going to spend a couple days together down there. Chicago's only 200 miles from here. So I've never been to Chicago. I'm looking forward to that. So if anybody watching this video has any recommendations of things to see or do while in Chicago for a couple days, I'd appreciate input on that. So put some comments below the video. All right, I will get a little bit more video added to this later. So I just got done having lunch with my buddy up here in Menominee, Michigan, which I guess is on the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. I'm sure any Michigan folks will correct me if I'm wrong, but rode up the coast of Green Bay, and this is like one of the first towns. I think I'd have to look at the map, but Had lunch, caught up with him. He works at a pretty neat little helicopter manufacturing plant here, which you never would think was in this town. Pretty wild. But as we got lunch, I saw some pretty neat stuff, so I came back here and I was checking this out here. We got a little lighthouse out here. History of the lighthouse. I didn't really read this yet. I just got here, but this is all still Green Bay. Actually, here, let's take a look at the map. Let's see what this is all about here. I'll show you my secret map storage here. Go to the W's for Wisconsin. Alright, there's Menominee right there. Yep, so this is all still Green Bay. The other side of the peninsula where I'm staying here in Dykesville, the other side of that is actually Lake Michigan. So Green Bay is like I guess you'd call it a tributary or a bay. I guess you'd call it a Green Bay. So there you have it. So I wasn't anticipating going to Michigan, but a good friend of mine that I was stationed with is now working up here. So kind of nice. And they got a kind of a historic downtown. A lot of these towns on like the Mississippi River or on the Great Lakes, a lot of those towns are older towns because they had a reason to exist. Lots of shipping by the waterways. All right. There you have it. I think if I have time, on the way back, I'm going to go past where I'm staying with Ken's aunt and uncle and explore the peninsula of Wisconsin. So let's see how that works. So I rode down to a little park not far from where Ken's aunt and uncle live here. This is a boat launch area. Real nice view. Real nice view of Green Bay. A small beach area here. Kids are playing. Just a nice area. I've been riding some little back roads in the area, checking some stuff out, and saw a couple deer run across the road, a little bit in front of me, not close or anything, but of course there's plenty of wildlife up here. Very woods area with some agriculture as well, but real nice area here. I am going to try hooking my tripod I have. This is the tripod I use mounted to my camera. I just hold on to the bottom section here most of the time so I can hold it out and get a good view. And if I want to set it up for static shots. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to wrap, because these are flexible legs, I'll try to wrap it around here and do a little bit of while I'm riding. I don't want to go too fast. It's not mounted very securely, but I'll give it a shot and see if I can get some views while I'm riding. I know a few people have asked me, why don't you do any sights while you're riding? Well, I don't have a secure way to mount my camera. I mount my phone right here, and I've put it there and tried, but you got to look through the windscreen, and as you can see, I've been doing my part to eliminate the bugs in the area. Now if I cleaned my windscreen and I mounted it, maybe it would work, maybe it wouldn't. Here, I'll show you. I set it on here kind of where it's at. Yeah, you don't get a good view. You don't get a very good view. I could try moving it a little bit, cleaning the windscreen, but it's still gonna be going through the windscreen, and then that's not the best. So if I mount it over here, let's take a look. Might be better. So we'll give her a shot and see how that turns out. Okay, so this will be my first test with running this on the tripod mounted to my mirror. I think it's not going to work that good. It already appears pretty shaky, and the audio, of course, is just going to get wind noise. What I'm going to do is I want to try to set the Bluetooth here. Let's see if I can Bluetooth in. So I don't know how this audio is going to turn out. we will give it a try here. Let's see here if it says it's connected yet. All right, should be connected. We'll find out once we see the video here. All right, let me switch it that way. And I need to find my other glove. Hello. All right, I got my gloves. Let's give her a shot. It's looking pretty shaky. All right, so let me shut this off. All right, well, it was worth a shot, and if this doesn't turn out terrible, I will include it anyway, but I think I'm going to start looking for a mount because I could probably get a couple of nice little videos. So thanks for putting up with that. All right, so for the end of the video here, I thought I'd include some of the stuff that I have identified as excess items, things that I brought that either I only used once or never used or underused or could have got by without. And this is not all of those items, because I still have a lot of items on the bike, but I'll go ahead and show you some of the stuff I've identified right now that I haven't used or do not plan to continue to use on this trip. So first up is this pair of extra heavy wool socks. Now I was anticipating, since I was going across the Arctic Circle and up to the Arctic Ocean, that it was going to be really cold. Well, to be honest, I don't know, we probably got lucky, or maybe it's just the way it is. It wasn't cold up there. In fact, after we crossed the Arctic Circle, it got warm, and it wasn't bad up there. And I never wore these extra thick socks that I brought along. You know, I've had these socks actually in my closet for a couple years, and I've never worn them. I brought them along specifically for this trip. My poop shovel, I brought this along in case I had to utilize the great outdoors. Well, I have utilized the great outdoors a couple times, and every time I brought this shovel, I couldn't dig anyway, so I just did what the animals do and kicked some leaves over it. My platypus, I think that's what these are, platypus water containers. I brought 4 liters. I have one Nalgene style bottle, a hard bottle, in the very bottom of my bag, which in my side bag, my left side bag, which has been there since day one. It still has the water I put in it in San Diego, and I anticipated that. That's kind of like emergency water. But I had 3 of these. Well, this one leaks a little bit. If you fill it all the way to the top, it leaks. I've never used more than, oh yeah, we got some music going over here. Ken's relaxing here. I have 3 of these, and I've never used more than 1.5. So I am going to downgrade to just carrying 3 liters of water. I have my coffee cup as well, which is like 16 ounces. So that's going to be removed. My mosquito head net. I tried this thing one time. I didn't like it. I'll just use the spray and bitch about the mosquitoes. Flashlight. I have another flashlight in my tank bag, and I have a headlamp. So this was my 3rd flashlight, and I guess I could also use the flashlight on the phone if I need to. In fact, I don't even think it works anymore. It probably vibrated itself dead. I brought this raincoat along and anticipating, well, what if I'm hanging out around camp and I want to wear a raincoat? Well, that was before I realized that, you know, my rain suit leaks, or I'm sorry, my riding suit is not weatherproof. Well, I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I could have wore this over it, and I never did, but I purchased a set of rain gear to wear over my supposedly waterproof rain suit. And I did wear this one time before I got that rain suit, and it worked okay, but now I have a rain suit, and I can just wear that. It's a 2-piece rain suit, so I can just wear the jacket part if I want. These are the electric heated pants that my buddy gave me. In theory, great. Never got so cold that I felt like I needed the pants. I wore the heated jacket a couple of days. It's really nice. But my lower extremities, my legs, never got cold enough that I felt like I needed that. I wore them one time, and I couldn't even get them to work. I don't know if I was hooking them up wrong, or if I don't have enough amperage to run both the jacket and the pants. The time that I wore them is when it was raining a lot and my suit was not waterproof, and they provided an extra level of waterproofness, so I don't anticipate needing those. My glove liners. Now right now I have 4 sets of gloves on the bike. So I have glove liners, I have some mechanics style, I think there actually are mechanics gloves, thin gloves that I wear when it's hot, and then I have some waterproof gloves that I bought up in Alaska, and I'm not overly satisfied with them. I think they're waterproof, but the liner is ripping on them. And then I have some extreme cold weather gloves, so I don't anticipate wearing those. Here's a controller for the rain suit, or the heated pants, I mean. And then I was going through my clothing, and I just have so many pairs of socks, underwear, and shirt that I never went through all of them, so I could easily eliminate one of each. And then to top it off, I've got things that I have acquired along the way. I picked up a gift from my wife here. I'll just keep that kind of hidden there so she doesn't see it. I think I told her what it was anyway. My remaining light cover, I lost one of these on the Dempster Highway, so that's just dead weight. I have a t-shirt that I got for running a 5K in Alaska. So thank you very much to the VFW there in Alaska for giving me a shirt, but I haven't worn it since I was in Alaska, and I don't anticipate wearing a cotton shirt. My maps, I have a atlas now, so I don't need those. And I think that's everything that I've identified, but it's a pretty hefty pile. Now, other items that I have that are on the bike that I haven't used, but I'm not going to get rid of. I have a air compressor, and I have tools and tire irons, and what else? Oh, first aid kit. So those items are going to stay on the bike. I haven't used them, and hopefully I'll get back and I can say the same thing, that they were wasted space. I'm happy with that. That's fine. I also have 3 cans of soup on there. Probably should only be carrying like 1, maybe 2, but that's okay. Food is edible. I've been staying with friends and family and that sort of thing so much that I haven't had to use my cook stove lately, so it's kind of nice, but that's all right. I'm sure I will be camping another time or two, and I will use up those items. I'm trying to think of any other items that I got on there. Yeah, for some reason, well, I'm a hat guy. I got 3 hats. I have a beanie. I usually wear that when it's really cold or when I'm sleeping at night and it's cold. And I have my regular ball cap, and then I have my floppy hat. I'm just gonna hold on to those. If I go through, there's plenty of other little items I can identify, but this was the big group of stuff. I think I filled up one of these bags, these illegal plastic bags, California. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, I got this too. Meat thermometer. I don't know where the hell. Oh, I got that at Farm Fest. So that's another gift from my wife. I'm sure she'll love it. But as of right now, I have eliminated those items. I also have a set of clothes that I brought, nice clothes, you know, in case I'm somewhere and I have to look a little bit more presentable. You'll see my shirt. I don't know if you can tell, yeah, it's getting all stained and ripped up. I brought this shirt because I have 2 of these turkey trot shirts for running the San Diego turkey trot. That's the people who are crazy and run on Thanksgiving morning. Yeah, I'm one of those guys. But I got 2 of these shirts, so I brought this one specifically because I didn't care, and I knew it would probably get trashed, and that's fine. I'm happy to throw it away at the end of the trip. But yeah, I have 1 decent collared shirt and a nicer pair of the camp style pants, like the camping zip-off pants. They're just a little bit nicer and clean. The ones that I'm wearing right now have stains that are not going to come out, but they're still 100% serviceable, and they're a pair that I will wear 90% of the time. So the nice clothes, I haven't worn them yet. Ken's brother's wedding is tomorrow. I'll probably wear them then, and I don't know if I'm going to keep them after that. I might put them in this pile of stuff. So if my dear wife is watching this, please make some space in your luggage when you come to visit me, because I would like to send this stuff home with you. Obviously, I can carry it with me if I have to, but it'll just make life a little bit easier for me. But if I don't get rid of it, I'll be all right as well. All right, I'm going to put this video together and get it sent out. Thank you very much for watching. Please add some comments below, and like and subscribe to my videos. I would appreciate that very much. Thank you very much for watching. Get out there and find your adventure. Adios.